Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today. And I would like to continue to talk about the dreams because last night I had even more dreams and different from the night before. If you've watched my video from yesterday, I talked about how sometimes dreams carry the energy of your beloved but don't show your beloved, just to give a deeper background to the story, to tell you more basically, because dreams don't work in a sense that, like I'm talking to you now, I can explain everything to you now without needing to show it metaphorically or through signs and symbols or through other people. But dreams sometimes need to do that, and it's not just with me. This happens to a lot of people. They will have me interpret their dreams because they get confused, and you don't always have to take it at face value or literally, because like I said in the video last night, I dreamt that I was going out with this guy who wasn't my beloved, but I knew that it represented the energy of my beloved. It's just that if they showed me my beloved in the dream, I would just assume that we were going out and that was that. But they wanted to give so much more depth to the story that they had to use another person, because I know the backstory of this person. And because it's so unnatural for me to want to go out with someone other than my beloved, it would not make me think, oh, now this other person wants to go out with me. It would make me think, aha, so I am going out with my beloved, but there is a much deeper backstory to be looked at here, not just, oh, we're going out on a date, how sweet kind of thing. And so I had another dream last night, but this time it was actually him. We were messaging, and we were messaging such profound things to each other, just very open, very vulnerable, and not afraid to share about each other's lives. And it was amazing to me that he was texting me things like, what does 1111 mean? And a ton of signs that I've been seeing since my awakening. He started to ask me about them. And I thought, oh, wow, this is amazing. Because only up until recently did I think I could talk to him about things like this. Because I always saw him as very logical, very scientific, and very not open to these kind of things. But I think, hold on, if he's me and I am him, and I am this deeply spiritual person, why would he not be? Just because his profession doesn't automatically link in with that kind of area does not mean that he wouldn't be. It makes no sense, because we are each other's reflection. Why would he not also be very spiritual just as I am? And it makes total sense that he would be that way. And so last night showed me that in the dream, where he was asking me things, such as, what does 1111 mean? It was very profound, and I feel this is a true awakening to this path of, look, you are on this journey, you are on a spiritual path, and this is your destiny. And it made me very happy to be shown that in that dream. And then another part in the dream, I feel we were face to face, and he was talking to me, and he confessed to me that he's gone through a lot of change in his life, and that he had a ton of friends before, and now they just seem to be kind of dwindling off and falling away, and that he feels like his friend group has shrunk and he could count them on pretty much both hands. And I said, that's cool, don't worry about it. My friends, I can count on one hand, but that's okay, because I've always been this person. I've never wanted to be Miss Popular, partaking in these very shallow and superficial kind of situations. I mean, it's great for people who feel that that's them, but that's not been me. I don't need hundreds and thousands of quote unquote friends, because how can you be truly friends with that many people? I just need enough people around me, but who I know I can actually trust and confide in, and who I can be actually me around. And I don't show myself to everybody, because I know how judgmental the world is, and not everyone is open. Of course, if you go looking for spiritual coaching and tarot readers and whatever, you'll find me, and that's okay, because that's how I market myself online. But I'm not going to go around life saying I did this once as a joke and people actually befriended me because of it. But I don't go around announcing, oh, hi, I see dead people, you know? That's not what I do. In fact, I haven't been able to share my business with my family for the longest time. And now I have, and they're very supportive of me now, but before it was such a almost taboo kind of subject that I couldn't discuss with them because they were so closed and they were not open and not supportive because of their religious beliefs. They were very closed off and scared, living in fear basically. I helped them to overcome their fears, and for that I am so happy and grateful. But I don't go around saying that this is really announcing to the world, this is me. I don't do that. I don't approach people in the supermarket reading their palms or predicting their futures. That's not what I do. By the way, if you get a reading with me, it's not about predicting the future. It's about how to get the best future we can, through manifesting, not predicting. I mean, predictions only go so far. Sometimes they come true, yeah, but other times it's basically what we do with our energy that has that impact on the future. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What I'm trying to say is that my friends know me. They know that I have a gift. They know that if they did need a reading from me, that I'd be happy to oblige. And I can help them, guide them on the spiritual journey. And I've triggered a lot of people in my life to become aware that they're waking up and are now on a spiritual journey. It's amazing. Once I open myself up to be that vulnerable to my close friends and family, they have accepted me and completely embraced me for who I am. But for the majority of my life, I've gone around pretending to just be quote unquote normal and not having a gift. But of course, my gift is something to be celebrated, and that's what my grandmother reminded me of when she passed away. She showed herself to me and I got reactivated, and I thought, yeah, well, you know what? I can't go through life hiding who I am anymore. This is me, and people can't accept that, then, oh well, they're not worth my time. And so, through my beloved confiding in me last night in the dream that he started to get, a smaller group of close friends, I did say to him, it's okay, because these people are going to be the people who accept you for who you are. They're not going to judge you. They're not going to think you're weird, because you know how judgmental people can be. If I go around the world announcing, oh, I'm clairvoyant and I see dead people and all this, they wouldn't accept me for who I was, and a lot of them would be like, you lunatic, you need I don't know, seek help, go and get some sort of help, because a lot of people are closed off to that kind of thing. So that's why I said to him, I have people that I can be really close to, and I know accept me for who I am and have no judgments, and that's better. It's better to have a close-knit group of people than to have a massive group that don't really know you all that well anyway. We're not in high school anymore. This is not a popularity contest. It's good to have an intimate group of people who truly value you and who add value to your life. And this is one of the things that I've truly appreciated about my small group of friends, is that each and every one of them truly values me and I truly value them. And they actually aren't afraid to express that verbally. I'm very much into expressing verbally because, yeah, you can kind of gauge someone's energy, but it's good to tell them face to face how you feel. And my friends have often, like especially the last 6 months, told me what an impact I've had on their life and how I've positively influenced their growth as a person, but also as a spiritual seeker. And it just makes me so happy that I can facilitate that kind of, help for them. And they've bought me the most beautiful gifts, like my friend who bought me the twin flame pendant, and then another friend of mine bought me a beautiful necklace for Valentine's Day. I mean, I never had these things before, and now I have the most valuable, deeper friendships that I've always wanted, but I wasn't too sure if I could have, but of course I can have them, and I have them now. And I know that I've manifested that in my life. And this is what the conversation was between me and him, you know, in the dream, is that it's cool. It's okay for you to have a smaller group, because it's not about being popular and having a ton of people. It's people that you can truly be close to and trust 100%. And this was so amazing that I dreamt this, him being so vulnerable and so open to me. And I can feel, even though it was a dream, I do feel that our energies have shifted on the physical plane as well, because dreams aren't just dreams, especially not for me. They actually are an indicator of the energies changing. And I wanted to share this with you because if you feel some sort of shift, but you can't really put your finger on it, you can't really explain what it is, this is what it is. They are opening up. They are recognizing that they're on a spiritual journey, asking questions like, what's 1111, or what other signs that they may be seeing, and just realizing that they have a smaller group of people around them, but that these people are truly fantastic, amazing people that helps their growth and that has their back 100%, that they can trust 100%. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because I feel that this dream has truly opened up a whole new dimension of expressing, of them expressing themselves, you know, in a very vulnerable, open, and honest way. And I hope to see a lot more of that, not just in dreams, of course, but on the physical plane. So I hope that this video has also helped you if you feel that you may be going through something like this. If you would like to connect with me, then all my details are in the description. And I thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.